7 Eyewitness News is keeping an eye on education tonight, and right now school families all over Western New York are filled with really a lot of uncertainty as school districts try to map out reopening plans. So what will parents and students need to know before kids head back to class? Tonight, 7 Eyewitness News senior reporter Eileen Buckley talks with a Western New York Regent doctor, Catherine Collins, to try and get you safely back to school.
Parents, the public is fearful, so am I.
While COVID cases have dropped sharply in Western New York since the start of the pandemic in March, Dr. Catherine Collins of Buffalo says she knows school families are filled with anxiety and fear as districts plan to reopen this fall. Collins helped draft this 145-page document to guide school districts statewide.
Our guidance is exactly what it is. It's guidance. We want you to be 6 feet apart. We want you in your mask. How you accomplish that, we leave that up to you.
Collins says it will be up to educators on the front lines to enforce the rules, but she says they can't make it work without parents.
The parents will make a decision whether I'm going to allow my kid to go into that environment or if I'm going to keep my child home.
Collins says reopen plans are not a one-size-fits-all approach because each school building is unique, and so are the students, especially special needs students.
You have to keep in mind that not all the children there are children that can walk in the door. We have special children, and we have to be very careful about those kids.
Collins, a former school nurse, says other school staffers will have to assist nurses in schools when it comes to the monitoring of students during COVID.
It's going to be very difficult. Some schools share one nurse, and there may be 3 schools sharing a nurse.
Collins agrees that we will all be taking a collective breath if children return to classrooms this fall. But this is her #1 message to school families.
That's my message.
There is much uncertainty heading into a new school year. Students haven't been in their buildings since March, but one thing's for certain, the 2021 school year will go down in the history books. In Buffalo, Eileen Buckley, 7 Eyewitness News.